Xavier, you played against Chris Likes in high school. What's it like being on the floor with him and kind of having that history with him?
It's good. It's gonna be a good competition. He's a good, very good player. Very good on the offensive end.
I guess all these years later, what kind of still maybe stands out to you about some of those matchups that you had with them?
Uh, I mean, last year we lost. That's the biggest thing. And in high school we lost too, and that's when I gave him 30, but we still lost.
I guess are there any difficulties or any added challenges that come with playing against him? I mean, I think he's only about 5'7", like where he can kind of get lost on the courts sometimes, or it can be hard to keep up with him.
He's very fast, and that's another thing. He is small, so it's really hard to keep up with him. But I mean, we just gotta stay locked in on him.
Did you see a difference in the confidence level of your team in the second half of that North Carolina game? Just you guys wanting to make those big shots and big plays.
The biggest thing that we had was trust. I told everybody before we came out, we gotta trust each other, and we gonna win this game, and that's what we did.
X, there was a lot made of your experience, going through ACC play last year. How have you felt that this year kind of materialize in your game? How has the experience helped you thus far?
It's helped me stay composed. At the same time, I'm still not playing the potential I want to play at. But at the same time, I'm the top of the scoring report guy, and I know that. And so I got to find other guys to get open and get shots, and we got to win the game.
Being someone who's gone through a full season of ACC play, I mean, how much do you maybe take it upon yourself, or do guys turn to you for, or as far as younger players for guidance or any kind of insider wisdom that they can give?
I mean, the biggest thing is from us winning the game, because that was our first win, a road win in 2 years. I mean, the guys know what it takes now, but at the same time, that was a big win, and we got to force that win away because there's ACC games come like that.
Is it a big transition, looking back to last year, going from, as a high school you play almost year-round? Is there a big, transition coming to playing college ball and having it more truncated?
I would say the difference is only the speed, because my league had pretty good players in it. So, I mean, the talent was there in that league, but the size and athleticism that's the difference.
Does it give you more confidence this year knowing that there's an even playing field, really only two teams that are clear-cut at the top right now?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that gives us a heads up that we had to ready to compete every night, and that we have a chance to make something out of this year.
Building on that, how much does it maybe help you guys, or kind of boost you guys from a confidence standpoint, seeing what Florida State's done since that, since you beat them, where they're now a top 10 team?
They're a good team. We beat them, of course, but that just lets us know that we gotta play at the same level every time we come out. You gotta be ready to play.
Coach Cable said earlier that you've done a good job this year of learning from adversity and failure. How has that come about, and is that something you can keep building on as you go? When you have struggles, keep getting better from them?
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like I said, after the UNC game, I told everybody that he sent me a video after the Wake Forest game when I made a mistake, and he sent me a video of the Lion King, and like it was a little minute clip where I think it said you either run from your mistakes or you learn from them. And so I told him that after I watched the video that he sent me, I told him that I'm gonna learn from him and we're gonna move on and we're gonna win this game and turn this program around.
We had talked with Coach Cable about it a little bit, but between that and Rocky 3, do you have any guesses on what his next pop culture lesson might be for you?
I don't know, something from Disney probably.
How crucial is it to get Audis back going forward?
It's big. That's really big. He's a really good defensive guy on our team. He's always aggressive, and he does anything to win, and we need that.
Coach got a contract extension. Obviously, it's going to go beyond when you're here last, but what does that kind of mean to the guys in the team as far as just the commitment that the school is showing to the program itself?
I mean, that's really big. That just lets us know that I guess we're helping him with his job, and so we're on the right track.
Has he been in a better mood? Has it pepped him up at all the past few days?
I mean, you really don't know because Cable's face, he has the same face as walking around with a little mean mug. But that's the type of guy he is. He's humble, and he like he told us the day before in the locker room. He told us that his dad told us, well, his dad told him that your highs can never be too highs and your lows can never be too lows. So you gotta stay in the middle of it. Meaning you gotta be humble.
Haven't been here, I guess, about a season and a half now. And even going back to the recruiting process, I mean, have you been able to, even though he does maybe keep that kind of like same face, have you been able to kind of read him at all in like certain situations where he may look a certain way, but there's a small thing you can pick up on?
Yeah, I caught on to him a little bit, like mistake wise. I mean, it's obvious when we make a mistake, and it's obvious what he thinks. But he lets us play, he lets us ride, and we got to move on.
How would you kind of evaluate your progress from the beginning of the season when you struggled a little bit handling the ball to now?
I would evaluate myself. I'm getting better each and every game. My main job is to lead. I think I'm doing the right thing right now by just leading the team and just getting wins.
Seems like the theme has been after this Carolina game that you guys felt good about what you did there in the second half. And how about the travel now? I mean, you got to go to Miami, come back here, play on Tuesday again. You were down there. It's been like this. How do you just how does everybody just keep that from being a distraction? You're talking about wanting to build off of things, but you got to do all that traveling.
I mean, that's the thing in this league. That's the thing that you sign up for when you sign the papers. You got to know what comes with it, and that's one thing you got to be ready for is just traveling the ACC, because ACC, the games come like this. So we got to be ready to play each and every night, and that's one thing that the freshmen got to be able to do too.